What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of Bro, I'm Baffled. I am here with my bros.
Oh, my bad.
Y'all got it. So, the concept of this show is simple. The internet is a crazy place. You know, you see all types of memes, from creative things to funny things to shocking things, all type of things. And what's better than having access to these things is sharing it with people. You know, I'm always walking over to my bros. Hey, bro, check out this video, sending videos around. Hey, yo, check out this. So we decided to come here with y'all, check out some videos, check out some content, react to it. We're going to share some laughs, some conversations, and just have fun with it, man. It's just our version of just hanging out and just kicking it with the people. Let me introduce y'all to everybody. As y'all know, I'm Jamahal Hill, or you might not know. I'm not just going to assume everybody knows that.
They know. They know.
I mean, some of our fans might be watching and wondering who he is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Right, exactly.
Never know.
So, starting off with the right-hand man to the right, we got Tom Dilly, a.k.a. Magomed. To the right, we got Mr. Monty. I mean, to the left, goddamn. Because both my right-hand mans. To the left, we got Mr. Monty Vice.
Get it right.
I got it right. I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right. Hopefully, they learn your name.
They gonna know.
Oh, it's fine. And then we got the man. We got the man who was behind the magic that makes everything happen through this in this particular realm that once we inhabit right here, called the studio. Mr. Quan 5'9".
Yeah, 5'9", 49, you know what I'm saying? We're going to win this weekend.
No.
What
made you pick
5'9"? Trash.
I'll explain to you. I'm 5'10".
As y'all know, the Lions are playing the 49ers this weekend. I'm a Lions fan.
Boo.
You know, through and through. He's a hater.
I'm a newfound Lions fan.
Patriots, man. 2025, we in there.
Y'all, a lifer done turned away from y'all. I ain't even trying to hear nothing.
We kicked them out.
But we got the 49ers this weekend, so you already know the boys in the Honolulu Blue are going to travel into San Francisco, handle business, and it'll be the Lions' first trip to the Super Bowl, en route to our first Super Bowl win. We got the right guys. We got Jahmyr Gibbs blaring out the backfield with Demo. We got Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown,
the Son
Jameis
God
Williams, Josh Reynolds, Laporta. On the defensive side, don't even get me started with the dog. You already know Big Hutch, Aiden Hutcherson. We coming through. I can't wait. Keep talking.
Is Laporta okay, though? Because you guys just signed old Zach Ertz this week. I didn't know you could sign people like in the NFC Championship still.
He's just a veteran.
Yeah, he is a veteran.
He's a veteran. He's there to just teach the young dog what it's like to be in the postseason and things like that.
Right, we'll see. Are we going to watch that live here? What are we doing?
Yeah, we can do that. Or we can definitely do that. Watch that live in studio. We can set up a whole thing for y'all to see it. I wanted y'all to see this man cry. I want you all to see this man cry.
The whole corner of the nation's going to cry. You know what I mean? Yes. Everyone around here is going to be sick.
But wait, I'm going to pull up the clip too later, you know, and we'll post that. But I'm actually your first loss after you got your UFC contract. Because we interviewed you probably 4 days after you got your contract. And me and you made a bet, even though UFC fighters can't bet now, but you could back then. We made a bet that 49ers would have a better record than the Lions that year. The Lions, I think, won 2 or 4 games, and the 49ers ended up going to the Super Bowl against the Chiefs that year. So I always claim that as your first loss in the UFC was me.
In your bet.
What happened to the 49ers in that Super Bowl?
They came in second place.
Hey, look, man. I've been a Lions fan since I was a kid. All right?
Me too.
It's been a long road. It's been a hard road. It's our time. And it's just destined. You can sense the culture's change last year. I made a tweet about it. Anybody can go, you can check that out. And yeah, man, it's our time. It's good time. It's good time to be in the Honda, be in the pride. But
you had a good
reason. But to why we're here, all right? So like I said, internet's full of things. We're going to check out some clips together. We're going to react to them, give our thoughts, laugh on them and things like that. We're going to be doing this now as like a regular part of a show. We're starting on this channel. We're going to eventually move it over to its own channel. So if you got some clips that you want to react to with us, you know, some things that you want to check out with us and just lock in and just chill and hang out with the bros, have some laughs, have some conversation. Eventually we're going to start to do these live and things like that. And yeah, just shoot them over to us. You got me? You got some things you want us to react to, shoot them over to us. We'll check them out. Right now we got a lineup of some things and we just going to go through them.
All right, first video. Here we go.
Let's go, Big Sal. You on the mission, Big Sal. Let's go, Big Sal. You on the mission, Big Sal. Let's go, Big Sal. Go tackle
gonna hit it.
Sal. Go tackle
I
Sal.
remember doing
It's
this.
a big ass snowman.
Somebody fucked up.
Yo, that's, you know what that remind me of?
What?
That remind me of that clip whenever Chad Ochocinco tried to blindside Ray Lewis.
Oh yeah, that stuff.
I tried to hit Ray.
While he wasn't looking, he
Bro,
stuck me.
Something ain't right. Yeah, I was like that. I remember doing that though as a kid, like beating up snowmans.
That dude must have had his
kicking over
snowman
people
broke
cash.
like for too many years, and he got sick of it, bro, and put like bricks.
Put like
inside of
water
that.
on it. He put water on it. They had to have rooted that in. They get
He's got
tired
a
of people
candle
knocking
set up
it.
waiting for someone to try that shit, bro.
Nah,
Yeah.
that snowman was big as hell. I don't know. I've never seen a snowman.
That was like cinder blocks, and they just
So
covered it
for
in
the most
snow.
part, from what I'm gathering, a lot of these clips is gonna be like getting messed up as a kid. Now, I for one have a ton of stories of things that have happened to me as a child. You know, I had a fair share of my like lumps and bruises and things like that as a kid.
No, we all.
Man,
I
bro,
have the scars to prove them.
The scars to prove.
like man, what's all right? We can go around right now. What's the worst? What's one of the worst things that one of the worst ways that you done fucked yourself up as a kid?
The first and the worst way I think it was elementary school, West Elementary. There was this was that fucking merry-go-round?
Merry-go-round, yeah.
There's a reason don't have those in schools anymore. So we're on that thing, whipping around, and of course I lose my grip, and my chin catches the edge, bro. Ripped my chin, and I literally got just drug around it the whole fucking time, bro. Had to get stitches under my chin, bro. I was probably like 3rd, 4th grade. Worst.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think well,
They took that out immediately after that incident. Let's just say that. No
See,
more merry-go-round.
That reminds me
Man.
of a time I was like sitting on the bathroom sink, and one of my knees slipped off, and I smacked the bottom of my chin too on the sink.
damn.
Ow.
I can't really remember ever smacking my chin or nothing like that, but I remember when I was a kid, I just like, I used to always like to just think I could do everything. Like, this is my thing. I was one of my things, like, I've always just thought I could do anything. And I was maybe like, I'll say like 5, and got on like an adult bike, like a big bike. And I was riding, I'm riding through the neighborhoods. We have like this hill at the end of our neighborhood, called it Jack's Hill, because the old guy who stayed right there, the last hill, his name was Jack. We used to we called it Jack's Hill. We used to go there. They had honeysuckles and things. He grew honeysuckles. We used to pick the honeysuckles and like used to eat those and things like that. But I came riding down the hill. I'm like, all right, I'm going fast. I'm cooking. Now, when I really, really started picking up speed, I'm like, all right, shit, how am I going to stop? And I'm going for so long, I'm getting scared. And it's like, all right, like the momentum is not slowing down. I'm just like, cause like it goes down to the street, and this street kind of goes down and it kind of loops around. And I'm like, all right, I don't know where in my 5-year-old head that it was logical, like, hey, there's a wall right here. This tire's got air pressure. Maybe if I can bump it into the tire, it'll stop me.
Oh, wow.
Bro.
So you just bounce back?
Fuck, horrible idea to say the least. So I end up flipping over the tire, I hit the wall. I flipped over the tire and smashed my knuckle. I didn't let go of the bike, smashed my knuckles and smashed my face into a brick wall. My knuckles caught the gist of it. That's why if you look right here in between my knuckles, if you ever see in between my knuckles, I have scars right here in between my fingers almost looked like where it looked like my fingers were torn apart because they almost were. No, torn. Well, they were torn apart. They almost were torn.
They're almost smushed,
bro. I almost cut my foot off though.
How the fuck you almost cut your foot off?
I was in my room. Me and my brother, we tried some karate shit. We had to been like 8 or 9. It's this glass window that was like leaning against the wall. Have no clue why it was there. So my brother said, "You can't kick it." I said, "Yeah, I kick it. It didn't break." I said, "Forget it. I go on the top bump, climb on the top bump." I said, "It's gonna break." Jump down, flying, kick the window. It broke, and I had glass all through my foot. Wouldn't stop bleeding. Had to go to the hospital. Had to get stitched up. I think I had like 100 stitches in my foot, bro. It was crazy.
Well, that was. I was about to say that was stupid after this fucking story I just told.
Yeah, see, mine was not warranted. Like, I did not deserve what happened.
I was innocent. Quad, what's up, bro? You got one? What?
Yeah, it was similar to yours. I was on a scooter, you know those little push scooters, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going fast. Like, I'm jamming down my block, you know what I'm saying? We lived in a cul-de-sac. And I'm going, I'm speeding, bro. There's a rock like about this big. I hit that rock and just fell flat, like
oh yeah, them razor scooters,
up,
bro.
Yeah, all the way up, and just smacked my whole face and everything. Because I landed, I basically landed on my face. My elbows were all scabbed up.
Damn.
And one of my neighbors, she brought me in because my parents weren't home at the time, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's why I am the way I am now.
So
I was like 8 or 9 at the time.
So yours wasn't on purpose.
No.
Nah, he didn't try.
It was an accident.
He didn't try to use
it was on purpose that I was going fast, not paying attention.
He didn't know a rock
That was it. I didn't do anything crazy on purpose.
Jamahal tried to use his face as the brakes. He was like,
No, I tried to use the tire. I thought the tire
thought
was
just
like
bounce off the
like,
wall.
like some cartoon shit. Yeah, I thought I was in the guy, man. Anyway, we all been there. If y'all got some stories let us know down below in the comments how you got fucked up as a child or something dumb you did as a kid. But let's keep it rolling, man. We got something to go through.
Oh, damn! Oh, did his tooth fly out?
That's what I
did. That's 100% his tooth.
Bro, what's he thinking? You see his homeboy up top watching
What was the plan?
I didn't even see the homeboy.
I think he was
going to
jump
try to
off
land on it.
He didn't realize it was going to collapse inside.
He didn't think it was going to cave in?
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
That's kind of like your story or the first one that you told. How the fuck you fall off a sink and hit your... Whatever. Yeah. Let's keep it going, long. We got enough.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
That was bad.
That was bad. Dog.
I'm trying not to laugh because I know I've already seen this one before.
Think about it. You just do it. Think about you doing push-ups. No, stop.
Let's get that.
I definitely busted my ass, bro, and thought I broke my shit. Yeah.
Bro, we've all been there trying to skateboard, bro. No, we don't belong.
The dude yells at him.
Yeah.
Hey, real talk though, there's an extended version of that where the kid's like trying to get brave to do that. And they're pumping him up, and he's over there on the sidelines like trying to get brave. And he finally does. And that's when he grabs the skateboard, like, yeah, I'm going for it. And then does that and almost breaks
That kid never stepped on a skateboard again, bro.
No.
He was done.
No.
Nah, he'll be back in an hour.
Right, bro. Hey, that's young Tony Hawk. I believe in you, kid. You
got
get
this.
back up there. You get back on that board. Pause.
Bro, and the guy with the camera was like yelling, chasing him. Like, I hope he knows him.
Right. No remorse. He's like, I need to get all this footage.
All right, next
Let
one.
us know, how did it feel? Damn.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude.
Where's the brakes? Hey, that's almost
you.
like me.
That's
Right.
Bro.
But I don't think the thing is low enough for your tires to stop it, bro. Your logic wasn't quite like
No, he
He-
thought
I don't
know if he was in the same place.
He thought he was gonna bounce off
Yeah,
the gate.
he thought he was gonna bounce off of it.
I don't think he saw the gate. I don't think he saw that because it's a white gate and it's open in the daytime.
He saw that.
I
don't think
Like,
he
I
didn't
felt
see
so
that
bad,
gate.
but the second he starts like crying, like that's
It's
when
like it made you feel a little bad.
Yeah, like I felt bad, but then he started crying, and then I was like, all right, it's funny. Like,
All right, next one.
just how he cried.
Cam, look over here. Look. Molly, stop laughing. Look over here. Just look at me. Look. Cam, look over here. Look. Molly, stop laughing. Look over here. Just look at me. Look.
That was tickle my bladder, bro.
Just like, I don't want to do this.
Bro, I used to hate getting shots.
Bad needles.
I
What?
used
As
to
a
hate
kid.
them. I used to hate them as a kid, bro. Everybody hated needles as a kid, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of people got their own needle stories.
Oh man,
No, that's like torture.
mine was
though, 'cause
recent.
Every time you go to the doctor when you were a kid, you got to get like 2-3 shots.
Bro, I didn't know I was all right. So I got my blood drawn. Like it was like right before I came out here. For some reason I like went in and had to get my blood drawn, and like I was just watching it, bro, and I fucking just passed out, bro. I like woke up like on the bed and they like had the little resuscitation thing. They're like, "Oh, he's up. He's all right." Like, I swear to God.
So
bro.
are you over your fear? Are you over your fear yet?
Never gonna let you live that down.
I didn't know why, but I was just watching it like, all right, and I was just like,
I would have paid to have a camera in there.
I
So the
don't
nurse
know
could see
why
what
it happened, or they're just like, I guess some people it just happens. Like I don't know.
Has that happened before? Like
No.
where you watched the
That's never happened before.
but I'm saying, has it happened where you watched the needle go in?
yeah,
Huh? That's weird.
that bro.
He was just feeling a little sensitive that day, I guess.
I got upset. I don't
That's
know,
mad
bro.
wild.
True story. That just happened too.
Wow.
You fainted.
I crashed. My heart rate dropped. They said
I don't even hear about that in movies.
All
it's
right,
a real thing, man. I'm telling. It's like the Langlia or something nerve in your brain. I'm telling you, look
You
it
scared
up.
of blood?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I
I said
don't.
he's done it before.
Yeah, I don't have a phobia or nothing. Like it just literally happened. That's why it's crazy.
Did you eat?
God.
Play the next
Oh,
video.
God.
Oh,
Play the
God.
next video.
Maybe you're hungry.
We got to roll videos a little bit quicker than what we are. Hey, keep working at it, big man.
You're going to get it.
Oh man.
Yo, at least he ain't like.
He tried.
The mission was accomplished. He had to have drank some of that, right?
I mean,
He had to have drank some of it.
He
Accidentally,
waterboarded
yeah.
himself.
All right, next
Is it
one.
an accident if that was the goal?
Oh, your ass. Stop filming.
Oh
Fuck did
wow.
we just watch?
why is his
Shoes backwards.
What is going on? What is so much going on right here?
Grandma. Stop filming.
He wearing an Elvis
That video is from a while ago. I think that's the dude from Dan Levitar's show. When he was a kid,
They sound the same.
basically. All right, next.
Oh, action. Oh,
So good.
that's more.
Is this the same kid?
Is it?
Yeah.
Kid's a menace. You're right.
Yo,
It was
this
a condom
kid's
commercial.
menace, yo.
See, 2012,
they don't
He
put the
didn't
condom
use it.
on, and this is what happens.
and that's what happens. Wow.
I'm so glad.
Yo.
I'm
Lesson
so glad
for
I ain't
everyone
got no
out there.
kids.
Wrap it up.
Hey, yo, that's how it is, though, bro. Especially like, I ain't gonna lie, I was menace. Me and my brothers
No,
were
that's
menaces
some
when we were
other.
little.
That's some other man. That kid.
You wasn't a menace when you were younger?
Not like that. My kids. No, my parents would have harmed me very much. If I would have, I did almost burn down the house a couple times, but that's it.
Me too.
That's
I got my
it.
ass whooped for
Hey, yo,
setting
all right,
mattress
we
on
go
fire.
around with that, bro. What's some menace? What's your menace story?
I mean, I was a menace.
Playing
It's
with
not.
matches.
What is some menacing shit you did when you were a kid?
Playing with matches, man. I set my mattress on fire.
Dang.
And then I went downstairs like nothing happened.
Yeah.
What the fuck was it still? You
It was
put
just
the fire
it was
on, right?
It was a slow burn. I didn't know it was burning. And I was like, I went downstairs and my mom
Bro,
was,
I am baffled, bro. What the fuck? What the
Bro.
fuck? I'm baffled for real. You ain't know it was so.
Look, it was like a slow burn. I'm like, all right, it's gonna just
And mattresses
what I'm saying?
burn.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean?
Oh, so you thought it would just naturally go out by itself?
Yeah, I thought it would just naturally go out.
Bro, didn't you just say something about your nephew setting a chair on fire at your granny house?
Yeah, he did actually. That's too long ago.
Bro, real shit. Like last year, bro. I remember this.
Look, we got some pyros in our family. All
That's
right?
I lit my house on fire
dangerous ass
twice.
hereditary shit.
No, like mine once. First time, I don't know how old I was, but I found the lighters and I like lit our carpet on fire, and then I like try to put the couch over it or something to hide the burn.
What the fuck?
And then the second time, like we were hanging out in the kitchen, like me and some buddies, and I lit a firework off, and it like hit the kitchen floor, and I tried to put it out with hairspray.
What?
Yeah,
You put it out with hairspray.
yeah. So it like melted through the linoleum, and yeah, it was pretty.
Bro, I don't know y'all at all, bro. What the fuck?
This is before your time.
Bro, that's wild, bro. That's mad wild.
Bro, I just lit my bathroom on fire last month.
Dang.
The event from in the ceiling fan.
All of a sudden, I feel unsafe in the same fucking building with y'all.
You need to just start a fire one time.
That's
There's some
mad
people out
wild.
back.
I mean, I used to play with fire, but I ain't never just like set no crate like a fucking bed, carpet, or my room
You
on
never
fire.
were just curious, like what it would do if it burned? You know what I mean? Like how it looked or nothing?
Bro, there's some people
How you
out
know how
back.
it looks?
There's some people out back you can go start a fire with.
Put that fire out.
There's some people
Oh
out back.
yeah, I remember that. You
fire
had the
out.
video of them set the fire and shit, and they set the whole little back on
Yeah.
fire back here.
But
Yeah,
I'll
man,
call the
that's
fire
wild.
department.
This done turned into a we know
You
you'll
did
call the fire department.
Let's
I
go
didn't
to the next
even know
video.
that was something that you could threaten people with. I'm gonna call the fire department.
Hey,
Fire out.
have you seen them since?
No.
Exactly. All right, next
Hey,
video.
fire department don't play. Hey, matter of fact, speaking of which, hey, I actually seen a video of the fire department in a hockey game against the police department. They was whooping they ass in New York, bro. They was whooping they ass. The fire
believe
department
it.
got hands over the police department
Oh, all day. All day,
bro, putting them paws on them.
That's wild.
That's mad
Next video.
wild.
That's wild.
But hold on, man. We ain't even get to the menacing story. Y'all like
I don't
you said,
have it.
so- you don't have
I was a
it?
good kid. Nah.
No, menacing. Like I guess I mean
I
I
didn't
like
do anything
ran the
bad.
streets and then I come home
Hey,
on
look,
time
man,
and
I got a lot
like
of them,
you know what I
man.
mean.
Man,
Got in
I was
trouble.
a menace. I was a complete menace whenever I was a kid. Me and my brothers. You got to think it was 4 of us. So you know we did all type of stuff. I remember my uncle's girlfriend. We didn't really care for her too much. She used to drink our juice.
Whoa.
She used to drink our juice. That was a terrible offense
Out of
whenever
pocket.
you're a kid. You're a young kid in the projects. You don't fuck with the juices. And then we had a porch. So our porch was like a brick square. It was literally like just like a little brick square, like old school. If you from Southern Illinois, you know Fifth Street housing. Porches like the concrete porch. There was a chair out there on the porch that she used to always sit on. So when she was in there getting our juice one time, we took the chair and we slid the back legs to where it was just off the back of it. So when she sat down in the chair, she flipped backwards out of the chair.
No, that's some menacing shit.
Bro, it was bad, bro. It was bad, bro. She actually ended up in like a neck brace or some crazy shit like that.
Dang.
No, that's
We
worse
felt
than
bad.
that. That's
Oh,
worse.
Did your
than
uncle
setting my
break
bed
up
on
with
fire.
her?
No.
Oh.
We got our ass whooped though. We got our
How
ass
they know
whooped.
y'all did it? Who snitched?
Bro, because whenever she came out around the corner to check on her, we all was peeked one head over the other, looking around the corner laughing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got our ass whooped, man. I think other than that, I think we might have chased away. We chased away a couple babysitters too.
Y'all was bad, huh?
We were misunderstood and just energetic.
You got one, Monty?
That's what you call.
Oh no, he missed to
nah.
set a bed on fire.
Oh, that,
Yeah,
yeah.
but that's not menacing. You know what I mean? It wasn't to
It's like something
deliberately.
that you actually
Yeah,
did.
he didn't do it on purpose though, right? Or you did.
I put a handful of. My mom is terrified of like bugs and all that shit. I got mad because one day she tried to punish me. She was like, you got to come in or whatever. She was like, go to your room. So I grabbed some worms on the way in the crib. I threw it on her, bro. I've never seen my mom freak out like this in my life.
Yeah, my mom probably would. Yeah,
Mom, man, bro. I was in the
Probably
corner with
would've
my
got
Y'all
hands
were
up.
menacing.
probably would have got
For a
that
week.
beep, bop, boop, boop, bop, boop, beep, boop.
My mom, she was cool.
And
She was
nothing
cool.
but a stop.
She forgave me, you know what I mean?
It was worth the punishment. I'm gonna put it like that.
It was worth the punishment.
No, I wasn't menacing like
Let's get
that.
back into some more. Let's get back into some more of the videos. You got it, buddy. You don't got it.
Little dog, you gotta put your hands up.
Oh my God. Didn't
He
they
pulled back at the
practice
last
once
minute.
before or
Like-
nothing?
That made me think, dude, the parent. Bro,
And he fell under.
His hands completely missed the bar.
They didn't
He
have
was
a trial
unsure of
run.
himself. He was like, I don't know if I should.
Was
do
that
this.
like first time trying it even? You know what I mean? Like they just set him up a gymnastics pole and never even
He
let
ain't
him
got-
practice. Like they were just like, go ahead, bro.
You got this.
Yeah, he still got room to grow.
man.
We're not going to kill his pro athlete dreams right now, but it's not looking good.
Hey, you have to start somewhere, right?
Right.
All right, next video.
Why would you
Why
let
are
your
they so far
kid?
away too?
What?
That's
Why
what's
would you let your
weird.
kid walk up to a wild animal like that?
And you record it.
Yo, that's on the parents.
Dude, and they're like
yo.
standing way back, like I ain't getting fucked up by that thing. You know what
I
I mean?
don't even-
Like,
I don't even really let my kids pet other people's dogs like that for real, bro. Let alone walk up to a wild deer like that.
But that's how bad people are trying to get
I mean,
viral
well-
videos these days. Like there's bad parenting just to get a viral video.
Yeah, bro.
That's
That's
horrible.
ridiculous.
I mean, it was
bro.
like a little deer. They probably didn't expect
That
it
could
to
have
it's
be.
a
killed him.
little
That could have
kid.
killed him, bro.
It's a
I know, I
child.
get it.
It's a
I
wild
would've did
animal.
it.
There's no way. Bambi got
That could've
beat.
killed him.
He's
Yeah, that
literally
could've
in a
killed him.
charging position. Nothing about this deer
Yeah.
says approach me right now. Yeah, bro.
It
That's
looks like a
definitely on the
baby
parents.
itself.
I would never. I would never allow my kid to get that close to any type of animal. I don't care what kind of animal it is, unless it's our pet, a family raised pet that's been in the family they've been exposed to already. There's no way that I'm letting my kid be by that close to an animal without me pretty much between them and the animal.
But even if you raise that animal, it's still a wild animal. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter if it's a pet, if it's a deer like that.
Quan, who the fuck is raising deer out here, bro?
I don't know. You
There's
tell
people
me.
raising deer in Michigan.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I was gonna say there's mad deer farms.
This motherfucker, is your daughter Snow White?
Nope. All right, here we go.
Yo, that shit look
Oh,
fun
in
as
slow
hell.
motion.
Right.
Oh, that's what Jamahal
Oh,
did.
yeah, that's It's the drag down the wall. With
He
the
thought the
nose
wheels
part,
was gonna
dude.
stop.
Bro, he ate a chunk out the wall, bro.
Oh.
It's the dragging down, dude. I can't.
I low key want to see that in fast motion
Cody.
too, though. I don't
Like-
like that they slow down the whole thing.
Yo, that was bad, bro.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Quan
was
said
bad.
he want to see the
Yo, that
full
reminded me of my
flash.
youngest
son.
I need the whole effect.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, bro. These is reminding me of my son, bro. My youngest son. Now, Jaizir, bro. I call him Crash Boom Bang. This dude just, man, I've never seen a kid land so many scorpions on himself. Between him, my three sons, bro.
I don't know. My son's
I
pretty.
just see some
Jaizir got no fear.
Yeah, that's how Braden is. I watched Braden. You know, like our stairs are carpeted, and he was running circles. And this is like going on 2 at this. He wasn't even 2 yet, and he's just running circles in the living room. And he would always run up to the stairs, and he would stop and then slide down them. You know what I mean? Like and just fine. Like I said, they're carpeted. This time, he didn't stop. Like to slide. He just ran and just off the stairs he went, bro.
yeah,
Wow.
bro.
Didn't give. He woke up. He was just fine.
He woke up.
Man, that's like my daughter. That's like Carmela, bro. I don't know. Like, I ain't know. I thought something was wrong with my baby. I ain't know. Because she just used to fall for no reason. Like, I'm talking about, I've seen this kid standing still. Like,
She just
standing
falls
still
over.
and just bang, just fall. like straight up, bro. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get her into basketball. 'Cause I'm telling you, this kid will shoot 25 free throws a game. Easy, hands down. She used to just fall for no reason. You know, now she likes to ballet. She got into ballet, gymnastics, and things like that. But
And my kid is unborn yet.
he's still falling around in my. Never mind. What's up? What we
Might
got?
be out there on Fremont somewhere.
Whoa.
Oh wait, yo.
Oh, scorpion.
Oh, we got a scorpion.
Oh, we got a scorpion.
Right?
Who put the LOL
That's
and
bad.
smiley face?
Yeah, bro.
on
Any
this? I don't
parent
know.
knows, bro. Your kid's gonna get jacked up, bro. They're gonna mess themselves up. That's how we learn.
Luckily, they're
got scars
flexible and they
everywhere.
bounce back. You know what I mean? They got to do it while they're young when they're bouncy and they're like rubber.
The earliest picture, one of the earliest pictures that I have from my childhood, I have a Band-Aid across my forehead. Like, my mom had a painting done of all of us when we were little. I think I was maybe like 2 or 3. I might have been 2 because my youngest brother isn't even in the thing, so he hadn't even been born yet. And I had a Band-Aid across my forehead.
Wow.
In a painting. It's wild.
In a pain.
Painting is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. What?
They couldn't
You
paint
ain't
that
have to paint the Band-Aid on there either, bro.
Wait, do you still have that painting?
I got
You
the
gotta-
picture
you gotta-
somewhere. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it on my on IG.
Nah, that's your Mona Lisa.
Bro, it was
Oh, man.
That's so cool.
That thing don't like her.
Yeah, this is having fun with her.
That's cool.
Oh, it's okay, little mama.
It's entirely too many people.
Oh, I thought he was going to go right on that pole, bro.
Yo,
That's what I
everybody, bro,
swear.
we used to do some wild ass shit, bro.
Oh, my
At least they outside, though.
My man's shoes came off.
I mean, I've seen that happen hundreds of
Yeah,
times.
bro. But
Oh,
Bro,
my
they're
God.
not wearing
Shoes still on the
shoes.
trampoline.
all,
Yeah, they're not
dude,
wearing
look
shoes.
at boys to play, bro.
He
They're gonna
almost
test
got
the limits.
skewered, bro.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, you leave boys to play, they're gonna test the limits. That's what we do.
I remember I ripped my neighbor's trampoline.
I'm surprised none of them were jumping off the house.
They probably did that before.
They probably is on that.
Probably why that. Yeah.
Apparently, Gen Z is like aging really rapidly.
It is mainly because of the stress. Come here. We live in a time nowadays where millennials look way younger for their age, while Gen Z looks way older for their age. If you don't believe me, I'm Gen Z. Get closer. I am Gen Z and nobody ever believes me. When my mom and I walk out in public, people think that my mom is my younger sister.
I remember
Right.
that.
When I tell people, oh, I'm going to go hang out with my family, they think I'm talking about my children. I don't have kids. Right? I'm talking about my parents. I'm still the child. Does that make sense? I'll put it to you like this. Zendaya is older than me.
Dang.
Tom Holland is older than me. That's you know what I'm saying right now. There was one time I wanted an autograph from Dwayne The Rock Johnson, right? I was standing for hours for this autograph, and when he walked up to me, I said, can you please sign this poster? It's for Jordan, right? He then took it and put, Dear Jordan, your dad is a great guy. He stayed up here for hours and then gave it back to me. And before I can correct him, he looked at me and said, times were way more difficult back when we were kids, am I right? And then he tapped my shoulder and left. Dwayne is 52. I am 26. What I'm saying is, so Gen Z definitely looks older. I'm not going to lie to you.
Apparently,
Yo, that's hilarious.
Oh man, yo, that's funny. I don't think that
It
guy.
seems true.
Hey, it is. I've seen it. Like, they're not as physically big as we are, but some of them do look older. They're like getting bald younger and things like that. It's wild.
I dropped my daughter off at school. I think she was only in second grade at the time. And one of her friends ran up to her and was like, "Is that your grandpa?" It's because I have gray hair, though.
My brother been bald since like the 6th grade on some funny shit.
I know a couple people have been bald since like the 6th grade.
Now, question: would you guys rather go bald or gray early?
Oh, gray, 100%.
I'm already going
100%.
That's tough.
I don't want to lose all my hair.
Gray.
Would I rather go bald or go gray?
Yeah.
Yeah, gray.
I ain't
You can
got no
dye
facial
gray hair.
bro. I'm going gray. Yeah, I'm going gray,
Yeah.
bro. I don't have no facial hair to be out here fucking with no hair on top of my head and be fucking around, be having to look around. Where's my super suit? Nah, I ain't built like that. I ain't built for that.
All right, next video.
Oh, you got it.
Oh,
shit!
That's a truck right there.
Ow! My neck. That's what I did. That's exactly what I did. He's happy with that trophy. Or she. Is that it?
But we jumping you, bro. The whole team got to get a lick on you. This is bad. It's bad.
You already know that's not gonna work. You already know that's not gonna work.
It's a terrible idea, bro. He's gonna die, bro. What are you doing?
What is it?
No! Oh,
Is that Marvel?
bro, that whole compilation was crazy.
That was wicked.
Oh my God.
That's that crash, boom, bang shit for real, bro. I remember get like you ever remember like when you used to like just fuck yourself up as a kid and then like the next day you be like it kind of hurt, you almost forget about it maybe a couple hours later, but nowadays you like stub your toe on the couch.
You
limping for the next
for a week.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
Bro, I
how
just
that
wake
works.
up in the morning and have to stretch my back out for an hour.
Right. Hey yo, young folks, recovery.
And
even when you not feeling like, hey, yeah, I don't have to worry about that, you need it.
It catch up to you.
You need it. It catches up to you eventually.
And old folks, make sure you stretch before you get out of bed.
Got to.
Hey, it's real.
I'm about to stretch before I get up from right here. Shit.
Find everything you need today?
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Oh, God. No.
Everything okay, ma'am?
It's just that you've only scanned a few items and it's already $60.
Okay, I'm a trained professional, ma'am. I've scanned a lot of groceries. I need you to stay with me.
It's just that my in-laws are in town and they want a charcuterie board.
This isn't gonna be easy, so I need you to be brave, all right? What's your name?
Patricia.
Trisha, all right. I need you to take a deep breath. We're about to do the cheese.
Oh my God! It's going up so fast! Why do we have to be on Balderson's house?
Don't look up there. It only makes it worse. Keep your eyes on me, okay?
Can't you just scan something less expensive?
I can, but let's not forget, it's the little things that add up, all right? Now brace yourself. I'm about to do the mixed nuts.
Oh my God, I'm gonna pass out!
Okay, bite down on this, Patricia. Get ready. I'm gonna do the cured meats.
No, stop! I can't do this anymore!
It's too late. There's a line behind you, okay? You're locked in. I know it looks like a lot right now, but I promise you, you're gonna get home and you're gonna wonder, what did I even buy? You've got this, Patricia. Get ready. I'm gonna weigh the grapes.
Oh, what have you done to me, you son of a...
Okay, your total's $257.84.
Oh my God.
Oh, no!
You gotta dig deep. This is the hardest part. Patricia, it's time to pay. Find everything.
Let's be real,
Yo.
man. Food is crazy.
Crazy right now.
Food is crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy right now. And I'm going to be honest with you. We don't know this because we bought food. Obviously, our parents bought our food growing up, but I bought my Little Debbie cakes. I remember a Little Debbie cake was like 25 cents. You can get a zebra cake for 25 cents.
Yeah, they had a whole shelf of all these different snacks.
Honey bun was $35.
$1 used to get you like a juice, some chips, A zebra
cake,
some non-laters.
Bro, you was living, bro.
Lit.
Bro, you got 2 pack. What the non-laters was 2 for 25 cents, right?
25 cents.
2 for 25 cents, bro. You couldn't lose. You couldn't lose.
Now they want like $1 for a honey bun and shit.
More.
Bro, they want more than
It's
$1.
like $1
Honey bun is
some.
more
Some
than
of them are
$1,
$2,
bro. They
yeah.
like $2, bro, for a honey bun.
$2 for a honey bun.
I remember
crazy.
I remember the dollar menu. The dollar menu airs. Whatever happened to the dollar menu airs? The McChicken ain't even like that no more.
No, I don't think they have
everything-
one thing that's actually $1 anymore.
Bro, it's
And maybe like the little like kids meal fry. that they
One
put in there that's
nugget,
like that big.
one chicken nugget.
bro.
Yeah.
And it's insane.
Double
It's like,
cheeseburger used to be $1.
bro, I remember going, bro, grocery shopping, spent like $300-$400, went home, chilling. Next day, get up, go in the fridge. It's like, what did I buy? And you can't. It's like, damn, man, I can't even find nothing to eat, and then you end up on DoorDash.
Nah, that's wild.
Mad wow.
$300-$400 back in the day used to get you hella
What?
food.
Bro,
Hella food.
you was eating for 2 months off $400, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You was eating for 2 months off $400. Bro.
We had this argument with someone else the other day in the studio. Do you think it's more expensive to go out to eat or to get groceries? Because I feel like when I get groceries, they're gone like in 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
When I go out to eat, like I got
It's like the
leftovers and I don't
gap.
feel like I'm spending as much.
The gap is starting to close. It's like, you know,
Yeah,
it
almost.
definitely
The gap is
It
starting to
definitely is.
close.
And then not only that, you pay for the time. Time
Yeah.
to do other things.
Time
So
to do it,
I guess it can all
Depends on your
balance
eating
itself out.
habits too, I guess, really. If like you're like dieting and stuff, then buying food is cheaper. But
Hey, look, if you want to eat healthy, you will never financially recover from that.
Hey, man, y'all let us know. There's no way nobody else is noticing this and nobody else is feeling this. Yeah, bro, the price of food is just gone insane.
All right, next video.
Do you want this Xbox or you want this ass whoop? Which one you want?
Whoa.
Oh.
You want to keep the Xbox? That's the good answer. I'm going to give you the Xbox right now.
he said that's a good choice. I'm gonna give you that.
He's gonna give him it.
Why he getting in the car?
You know.
He said I want the Xbox.
He said he want the Xbox.
Hold on, Daddy, what you doing?
Hey, this is how I get down. He wanted the Xbox because that's easy.
He tricked him.
Oh.
It's a trap.
I think he had to choose. Like, you want the Xbox or the ass whooping?
That was awesome. Look, she about to go rub it in his face.
Everything, bro.
Damn.
Oh, he hurt.
Man, what? Bro?
I'm hurt. Sorry.
Bro,
she mean as hell.
Hey, look, my Xbox. If I broke my Xbox, I could buy another one, and I would still be hurt. All right, but the thing is, though, Dad had a decision, man. He had to teach him a lesson. You don't want your son to steal. You don't want your son doing certain things when they display certain behaviors. You have to nip it in the bud, right there, right then, immediately. You know, and then not only that, Pops was playing chess right there, right? So he already knowing he not gonna choose the whooping. Which, in fact, if the kid had chose to get the whooping instead of get whatever to where it would have been whooping, he then has the option to go and say, "My dad whooped me," and he could be reprimanded for that.
Ooh. So what y'all choosing?
Pops-
Y'all choosing the Xbox or
so
y'all
Pops
choosing the
is-
ass whooping?
Pops was on-
I'm choosing
Pops
the
was
ass
on
whooping,
point.
man.
Pops was on point. Yeah, I'm choosing the ass.
Yeah, I want my Xbox.
Yeah,
That little butt whooping gonna last 2 minutes.
That ass whooping the ass whooping go away real quick after a while. That Xbox, you losing that Xbox though. Every time you get bored, you gonna feel that. You
Yeah,
gonna
I mean,
feel
the
it every
second
time.
he's going to feel it for the rest of his life. Every day he's like, man, I could be playing a game and it's gone now.
After the ass whooping,
all
the
his
game
friends
gonna
are
make
going
you
to be
feel better.
online.
That's what I do. I take my son's Xbox.
See, if it was me,
I just
I'd
take
be
his
trying to
Xbox.
get out of it. I'd be trying to keep the Xbox and avoid the ass whooping. That's how I got down as a kid, man.
I remember
A swindler.
I stole some
swindler.
gum. I stole some gum, and my mom whipped my ass, and she let me keep my motherfucking my PlayStation.
Bro, I remember one time I found some gum. I grabbed some. I stole some gum. The Band-Aid gum. You remember the
Band-Aid gum was the best.
Band-Aid
bro.
gum was the shit, dog. I remember I had some of that. I'm a terrible thief though. So my dumb ass walking out walking around with my hand in my jacket like this. And my grandma asked me what I had. I was like, nothing. Nothing. Why you walking like that? We get outside the store. She grabbed my arm and the gum fell out. Bro, she got the bink in my ass upside the head, bro. Picked the gum up, took me back inside, and was like, if you want to call the police and have them deal with him, you can do that. I go, no, Granny, no. Oh, God, Granny, no. God. You know what I mean? You know, they were like, oh, no. It's fine. It's fine. He's like, oh, I'll just take a whooping.
The gum seemed like it was just so easy to steal. And it was, I don't know.
Well, it was like the first. It was like a
gum
trial.
was like forbidden when you a kid though, because it's like, oh yeah, you gonna swallow it or you gonna get it stuck in the carpet.
It's instant flavor and it lasts a little while.
Oh yeah, that
not the Band-Aid gum.
Band-Aid gum was
gone, and it tasted great, but it was gone in a
flavors.
second.
You had plenty of flavors. Well, it was time for a new flavor anyway.
True.
You can mix it up.
Y'all remember the fruit by the foots? That shit was trash.
What?
That shit was trash.
Fruit by the Foots was trash.
How?
Yeah. I didn't like it.
Oh,
you big tripping right now.
Yeah, you different.
Fruit by the foot, and you take some Sprite.
Some Sprite.
Or you just eat the fruit by the foot.
Eat the fruit by the foot and drink some Sprite with it.
I ain't never heard of that. That's something new.
Yeah, delicious.
I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to try that next week.
Hey yo,
or like Gushers.
Hey yo,
I'm gonna try
in
that.
the comments, man. Let us know. Y'all want the Xbox or y'all want the ass whooping? Which one y'all taking? And yes.
I mean,
just let him know. Also, boo this man. Let him know
this man.
Fruit by the foot is official. I don't eat them now because I heard there's like some bad shit in them, so y'all probably shouldn't.
No, they make.
But they was at least official.
No, they
growing
make
up, though.
real fruit ones now. Like all real fruit by the foots.
Straight?
That's swear to God, they're good as hell.
Hey yo, chat, y'all gonna have to put us on deck to those. Let's keep it going. Menace. Oh shit. Damn, mama. Oh, he didn't make it.
Oh, look at his face.
Oh, we will be fighting.
Oh man.
Yo, that's just people. That's just people just being assholes. We all been there. Y'all ever did? What's one of the most menacing things you did to your friends?
Ooh, that's a lot.
Like as a kid, like childhood thing that you got in trouble for.
Oh, I took the screws off my my friend's front tire on his bike. So when he went to ride it, tire.
Y'all are
You trying to kill people.
Bro, that's
You trying to kill your friends,
I was a
bro.
good friend. I do
wasn't
nothing like
That
that.
was a horrible friend.
That's a bad friend.
I thought it was gonna be funny, but I felt bad when he hit the curb and the wheel came off. I was like, ugh.
Damn.
I was like, I'm so sorry.
Damn.
I felt so bad.
You should.
How long were you guys friends after that?
We still friends to this day.
Oh,
Does he know that was you?
Oh yeah,
Some of your best friends, you had to fight them first.
exactly.
I fought some of the close people in the world to me. I fought them first. When we met, squabble.
You got to get that mutual respect. That if you fuck me over, I'm gonna fuck you over, and then it's like, all right, we cool. Now we on mutual ground.
all right. Next video.
Bro, why?
You know he cried after you turned it off, right? Oh man,
What did
bro.
What did it say on the thing?
Bro knew
He
if he
said,
cried,
bro-
he was done
yeah,
for.
he was done
Oh
for.
yeah, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like he turned it off and then really cried.
Yeah.
He tried to play it off for the camera.
Hey, yo,
Let me
y'all-
suck it up for a couple seconds and then
Y'all
it's
ever-
over.
Y'all ever done something in the other room with your parents? Like your parents being like, but you gotta like try to cover it up before they know.
Yeah, burnt down the house almost. I lit this carpet on fire.
Or when you spill something and you try to clean it up.
Oh
real quick.
yeah, that's bad.
I had a whole science experiment going on. In one
I got a
room.
confession to make.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna make this confession right here live and on camera. I gotta apologize to my siblings, man. I once got the entire house's ass whooped. I'm here to tell y'all now, 24 years later.
You're just now confessing.
24 years later, that the VCR that got destroyed, it was me. It was me. But I can explain.
Oh, man.
All right. So if you had a VHS tape or VCR back in the day, you know that they had these tapes for you to be able to clean your VCR, right, whenever it wasn't working. So you put like a little solution in the tape. You know, it was like a little thing, a little part. You put the solution in the tape, you put it in there, and it goes through a process of cleaning it. I couldn't find the tape. I couldn't find the tape to clean it. I really wanted to watch this movie. So I'm like, maybe I should just, if I just pop the tape over and I just put the solution on the film, it'll clean it and the movie will be clean all the same. What?
So you try to clean the VCR with the actual
tape,
movie?
The actual movie. I tried to clean the actual movie film strip and put it in there and put it back in the VCR, and it like stuck. Inside of the film got stuck and tangled all up in there and destroyed the VCR. Wow. And my mom asked who did it. And I, like many of y'all did, in many households across the world, not just America, but the world, I said the words uttered by many of children.
I didn't do it.
Not me. Not me. Nah. I wasn't taking that one. I think
Shaggy
she was already mad about something. I think bro might have had some bad grades or something. She was already mad. I wasn't going down alone. And I just watched the movie by DMX, Never Die Alone. So, you know.
So you was taking everybody with you?
Bro, look, you gotta understand.
No one can snitch.
You gotta understand, right? You gotta understand how many, before y'all start judging me, understand how many ass whoopings I took for shit that I had no idea what happened either. Right. You know, it was just part of the game, brother.
Taking an ass whooping.
Hey, suck it up. You'll be all right.
Taking an ass whooping for your siblings shit is always part of growing up.
It's part of growing up.
What the heck?
Sorry, Grandma.
Waiting for a good day to happen, you know. Waiting around, the ups and downs, you know. I can stand it.
I don't want that music getting in there.
Hey, yo.
Are you cold? Okay. Hey, Papa.
Kids gonna keep it a bean.
Hey, they gonna keep it a stack. Let's go. Hey.
I'm trying to avoid that music.
Aw,
yeah. Hey man, one thing kids gonna do, man, they gonna keep it 100 with you. Yeah. They gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. They will hurt your feelings. It's happened.
Bad.
It's happened. You know, I got some of my kids that they love mama. They love mama. And not even daddy can get in the way of that sometimes. That's real. I can relate to a degree. I can relate to a degree because my grandmother. They was running to their grandfather. I was a grandmother. I was a grandma's boy.
I was a grandma's boy too. I hear you there.
Boy. Yeah, for sure.
But my kids, they run to me. Like they love their moms. Don't get me wrong, but like that's the same thing. If we both walk up, they're running to me over their mom.
I mean, I know 100%. My kids whenever they come down to having fun and doing stuff. I know my kids. They want to. I'm the fun one. I'm the one that likes to joke around, and have fun, and dance and things like that. So yeah, they definitely like that. And I think also like kids are naturally drawn to the men in their life because it's like protection, safety. You know, what I mean, you know what it was like whenever you was a kid. You know, and you had like if you like I had my dad. My dad was around, but also had uncles. You know, I had like older brothers, like older cousins. You know, so it was like you know, I had that for sure.
All right, this next video is a little longer, but it's something to think about, and we'll discuss it after we play it.
Did you go to college?
Yes. Did you finish it?
No.
So both my parents is failures. So y'all stay on me about my grades, but y'all ain't finished school.
You supposed to be better than us.
Exactly. But you listen. You
So what
dropped
about
out of
one more
school.
day ahead
I'm
of
in
you?
school currently with bad grades. Therefore, I'm not a failure because I'm still trying. You quit. Both of y'all is done.
So I'm a failure, but you're a failing.
See, that's exactly. You know what I'm saying? You're a failure, which means you already failed. You're finished. I still have room to progress. You know what I'm saying? So which means your grades can get better. You already failed. My grades can get better. Exactly what I'm saying. So whenever I fail or whenever I have a bad grade on my report card, I am failing. You already failed. Your room in life is done. You can't get that back.
Your
You're
room
done.
in life is done.
What did you do when you dropped out?
Exactly. What was your grades like when you dropped out? She said she had all A's.
No, be quiet. That's not what I said. What did you like? What was your punishment?
Of college?
Because
Hey yo,
When you write, you write.
Yo,
He got a point.
He got a point.
Yeah.
He got a point. He got a point.
Listen,
Only
I'm
thing-
smacking that food out of his hands. I'm sending him to his room for being so right.
You can't do that.
I'm not dealing
Don't
with
be,
it.
don't be speaking facts like that. Like, bro, and I'm gonna be honest, growing up, especially like, I don't know, like as a kid, speaking facts as a kid would get you
in trouble.
Man, what? I would have never even got that whole point out. If to be honest, growing up, I would have been probably taste would have been gone clean out my mouth.
You can't be too smart.
Can't be right. The fuck, you right and your parent wrong.
Never.
Growing up as a kid with me, no.
He made a very valid point.
Can I happen? He did make an extremely valid point.
He said,
I
you
agree
guys
with
are
his point.
failures.
In that aspect.
I'm still
in
trying.
that aspect.
Yeah.
In that aspect. But I think he meant by which of the measurement of success that they're trying to measure him by.
Yeah.
They're measuring him on the same thing of something on the same scale of something that they did that they didn't complete.
True.
Yeah.
Shout out to that kid though.
Right.
The kid,
Way to
he's
stick it to the man.
He clearly smart, so fuck happened with your grades, bruh? You come up with that.
Lack of trying.
That's illusion, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe that's their point.
Hey, look though. Hey,
That is probably their point.
That's probably their
You know what I mean?
point. Honestly though, I'm gonna walk that back because what I learned about school and what I noticed about school, a lot of it is like you're just a free thinker, a free enterprise thinker, and school ain't really meant for those type of minds.
Mm-mm.
You know, for most entrepreneurs, most of the things that it takes to be a successful entrepreneur and have your own businesses and things like that, they don't teach you that in school. You know, it may sound bad. I'm obviously you still go to school, your parents will go to jail. But you know what I mean? But like
But no, I talk about it all the time. Like I don't feel like I learned anything in high school. Like everything I needed to know, I learned, elementary to junior high and stuff like that.
High school is pretty necessary. I think after that is where it's like.
You said high school was necessary?
I think high school is pretty necessary. If they went back to teaching the things, like they gave driver's training and actually taught about
they
taxes.
know if. You can't say if. You got to go take it for what it is.
Oh, then no.
And right now, for what it is, like.
Yeah, it's
but
garbage.
the other thing,
it's basically, it teaches you social skills. Like basically, what I feel like school is now is teach you how to interact, like how interact and like your place and kind of creates a hierarchy of how society goes. Because you got your popular kids, you got your antisocial kids.
Yeah, but now they got so many
that.
kids at one school, man. There's barely any of that. It's just chaos. They just claim all these kids.
But like I was saying though, you got all of these. You got these different. You got those kids that fit in different things. All high school really does is makes workers. It's used to you get up at this time. You used to being reporting at this time, taking care of this assignment, that assignment, make sure this assignment is done. You got lunch at this time. It's like if you really look at it, you got what?
It sets you up for a 9 to 5. Yeah.
It's just like a work schedule. Just set you up with a 9 to 5. It's work by yourself. Don't work in groups. But when when you learn, if you actually get out and start trying to build your own business and build your own things and stuff like that, you'll realize that you need to network. You have to work with other people. You have to, you know what I mean? You have to be able to work in
groups
group setting.
collaborate, and things like that with other people. So that's
why I'm glad I ain't got no kids. Ain't nobody showing me up at my dinner table.
But everybody learns different too, right? In like schools, they teach everybody the same way. Some people learn by reading. I can't learn by reading at all. I can learn hands-on quick. Like you show me what to do, I'll do it.
True. Yeah. Like read it. There's reading a manual and then there's actually doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some people could read a manual and they like know how to do it. Some people have to touch the items and like I pretty much fail once and then they know how to do it right.
Yeah, because you see, and in the failure, you might learn something like, oh, maybe this is what happened. This happened this way. So, all right, maybe it'll correct it
kind
if
of
I just tweak
what you did wrong.
Yeah, 100%. So,
all right, next video. I think this is the last one we have, and this is, I think, another discussion video.
So Amazon is putting out a new cartoon about how Satan was secretly the good guy.
Once upon a time, there was a glowing city protected by golden gates, known as heaven. It was ruled by beings of pure light, angels that worshipped good and shielded all from evil. Lucifer was one of these angels. He was a dreamer with fantastical ideas for all of creation. But he was seen as a troublemaker by the elders of heaven, for they felt his way of thinking was dangerous to the order of their world. So he watched as the angels began to expand the universe in their ways. From the dust of earth they created Adam and Lilith, equals as the first of mankind. But despite this, Adam demanded control, and Lilith refused to submit to his will. She fled the garden, drawn in by her fierce independence. Lucifer found her, and the two rebellious dreamers fell deeply in love. Together, they wished to share the magic of free will with humanity, offering the fruit of knowledge to Adam's new bride, Eve, who gladly accepted. But this gift came with a curse, for with this single act of disobedience, evil finally found its way into earth. With it, a new realm of darkness and sin, and the order heaven had worked to maintain was shattered. As punishment for their reckless act, heaven cast Lucifer and his love into the dark pit he had created, never allowing him to see the good that came from humanity, only the cruel.
So Satan's the victim now? So Amazon is putting out a new cartoon.
Bro, what?
Yo, that's mad wow, yo.
Okay, I've heard the story of like Lilith and how she got kicked out of the Garden of Eden. But this is kind of wild to me, actually.
But it's programming, bro.
That's literally like, ain't that how the story goes in the Bible? Like literally.
Well, how Shay just said it?
Pretty much. Like with the exception of,
bro, he was misunderstood, and he just wanted to do creations and all of these great things for the world.
Wait, wasn't he a hater? Wasn't he a hater? He didn't like that humans have free will, right?
Yeah.
Yes. He was jealous of the creation of the human beings.
Yeah. And then he did start like a whole war on heaven and all that good stuff.
Because God wanted because I'm paraphrasing. It's been a long time since I've been in charge of it, but I'm pretty sure what God commanded of the angels was to serve and like protect the humans. The humans were the God's creation of choice.
Well,
and he didn't like that.
Angels were made to serve. Like that was their one role.
At it like we were superior beings,
so he was upset.
I mean, like that and that whole thing, but that whole conflation of how they put it, it's just programming, right? And I'm not gonna get into a whole of what you believe in, like whatever religious things, but I will say as far as what you believe is why you should have the influence over your kids, which is why the best foundation that has been shown time and time again to have worked has been like marriage where you have two parents in a household, a man and a woman raising the family. Father's the protector, provider. Mom is the nurturer, takes care of the home and things like that. That's why those things worked, because that was how you had influence over your family. Yeah. You know, you had a woman who found a man who she admired, respected, wanted to build a life with and support him in his dreams and things like that. And that vision and in turn and how he was trickled down throughout his family. And even with that, you know, it was like the whole it said the women, when the men and women, he created them both as equals, but the man wanted to control the woman.
Right.
You know, but she refused, and then like come on, it just speaks further to it's all that's just straight up programming.
Yeah, I guess I didn't hear that part in the beginning.
In that, it can also show you that the people on that side that support things like that and those type of ideals, they can make anybody look like a victim. They make anybody look bad and make anybody look like a victim.
Do we know, like, all right, has anybody actually watched that? Like, what if the whole show is like a joke show? Like, it might just be like ridiculous to begin with. They might not actually be trying to say that that's what really happened. It's obviously like a weird looking cartoon.
Still
wild.
The message is
it is wild.
You know, and
I don't think it's a joke because they brought up Lilith.
Yeah, but the only people that it would be like crazy to is people who are religious. Like, if you're not religious, it's like, oh yeah, it's just a cartoon.
But that's what they want.
Like like all religion stuff, like all the stuff in the Bible, like those are stories told by somebody. It's not saying they're fake, but like those are just the interpretation of all these different people of what they went through. It's their version of it.
Yeah.
Like that's literally all mythology
where do we
and
draw the line,
theology and
where do we draw the line where they're playing with religion like this though?
Playing with it.
I mean, you can't.
People have been changing the way history or religion goes since the beginning of time. Like, how many different religions are there?
You draw your own personal line. You draw your own personal line. It's just like what we talked about in the video with the guys that came for Sean Strickland. You can't draw that line for nobody else. It's up to you to draw the line for yourself. And then if you don't agree with it, and if it's something that you don't deal with, you exclude yourself from it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But the only problem with that is this is targeted towards children. You get what I mean?
It might not be though. It might be an 18 and up cartoon.
Bro.
You ever watch them? There's mad cartoons like that.
There's a lot of stuff. Invincible.
Yeah. We don't. That's all I'm saying. It might be like specifically a crazy thing.
Sure. Let's say.
But still, kids are going to want to watch it.
Kids are going to watch it. Kids are going to watch it. That's the perfect example of that. Is, yeah, you're right. That's like the that one show. What was the movie they came out with? That Sausage Party.
Yeah.
I thought that was a fucking kids movie.
Right.
I sat my kids down. I'm about to watch this movie with my kids.
But whose job is that to make sure it's fit?
And then realize it wasn't.
Yeah,
really quickly. First song, you realize it's not a kids movie. You gotta hurry up and turn it off. But still, that doesn't mean. But still, my point in that saying is kids are still probably going to have access to it because cartoons and animation is something that is geared towards children.
I get that, but if it says like this is an adult show and somehow your kid watches it, it's not their fault.
But you remember as a kid,
happen. And yes, it is their fault because they put it because they're the ones that put it out.
When they literally say like, "Hey, I'm making something that's not for children,"
like I was trying to,
and your kid watches it, it's not their fault.
The whole point that I was about to try to make, and you trying to be like that was just trying to like weird ass like I don't understand that, bro. Like, well, maybe it's for kids. Like, you're trying to make a case for somehow of like how it was like maybe it's for adults, or maybe it's it's clearly geared towards.
But it is being marketed.
You don't even know what it's about.
As an adult cartoon.
From what we just seen from that clip, it's clearly geared towards kids.
Did anybody know what it's?
And then, like I said, but like I was saying,
cartoon.
Like I was saying, but like with the point or whatever I was trying to get around to, though, you can just ignore it, right? You can ignore the things, but the thing is, they're gearing towards kids. The programming in today's society is geared towards kids. That's why the whole movement of women into the workforce in masses and all that was mainly pushed. I'm not saying that it's a wrong thing for women to go out and work or nothing like that, but I'm saying that's why the main thing was to push. They want mom and dad working so they can collect more tax money, and then they program your children. They can put stuff like this in front of your kids in school and you never know that they watched it.
It's true.
Which is why we just seen the clip before that. You see this kid sitting there combating as if he knows something or has a one-up on his parents. Because back in the day, you didn't do that to your parents. You get what I'm saying? What you thought your beliefs were your kids' beliefs. What you taught, your way of life, your morals were taught to your kids. And now they're being taught to them by a system.
Right, I understand that. That's not, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's usually the parents that tell the kids what they can and cannot watch. If some other guy's like, "Hey, I think this would be a hilarious adult cartoon," I'm literally saying it's rated R, 18 and up.
What I was saying was,
to watch it. It's not his fault.
Even as a kid, bro, you remember watching Adult Swim?
Yeah,
all the cartoons you weren't supposed to watch.
No, it's Adult Swim's literally like teen. It says 13 and up.
But you remember watching it as a kid.
But whose fault is that?
But here's the thing, though. Just to touch back on the previous video about the whole Sean Strickland thing. Just because I feel like you can have free speech, you feel you have free speech, and you shouldn't be reprimanded. Your life shouldn't be uprooted for because you have certain thoughts or certain beliefs. You also have to take into account the fact that what you put out in the world like that can reach a certain audience, and it can.
But what about? I'm just saying. What about for all the people who don't believe in religion at all? Why would they be offended by any of it?
It's not about being offensive. It's about the message behind it.
What's the message is going against one thing, and that's religion.
It's not.
It's not. Whenever, bro, we'd have to go deep into like the religious points in the symbol of what Satan actually means in the Bible and how it's been carved out throughout the Bible of how you live your life and how the tyrant that he plays in that, if you will. And then for them to turn around to somebody now and this time to conflate that with, oh, he was just misunderstood or he just wanted good things for everybody and things like, come on, bro.
I'm saying if you're religious, then that would offend you very much.
It's not about being offended. It's about
they're changing your story.
It's about throwing a wrench in a way of life that's been proven to work for generations and generations.
Religion?
Yeah, people have lived their life, have lived great lives throughout religion, have done things living through that way.
They've also committed some of the most horrendous things ever in the name of religion.
People have committed atrocities while believing in religion and while not believing in religion.
Both, yeah, some say religion.
People have done that in the name of Satan as well. Remember the Night Stalker? The Night Stalker,
which is also religion.
In court, hell, Satan,
but it's still part of the religion. Just because he's on the bad side, he's still following that religion. That religion says Satan does all these things.
But we're talking about the symbol of a member in that religion and how they tried to spin in. You know what I mean? And twist what the symbol of him is. Right, it's trying to redefine a battle.
I think this is too deep. This should be a whole podcast episode by itself. Like, because you got
I have to watch it. You know what I mean? Because like it could be obviously like.
But what Jamal's saying is this is one of how many things are they trying to push to get people to believe other things that aren't the truth. You know what I'm saying? And they do it through entertainment. But really, they have an agenda behind that entertainment. Like Jamal was saying, everything they market towards kids. Why do you think candy is bright and they have bright colors and it's right by the aisle?
I get that.
Because what happens when you're going to pay for food? What's the kid want?
So how does somebody make something that's only for adults and not get criticized if a kid watches it?
Okay, wait.
You don't know that that's only for adults.
It says it is.
Listen. It does say.
He just pulled it up.
Listen, it does say they're marketing it for adults. They market porn for adults. Kids watch porn all the time. Kids want to do things they're not supposed to do.
So should they not make porn?
I don't think they should.
No.
I don't think they should.
It's not a good thing for society, you know.
But at the same time, cartoons are marketed towards kids, right? So if you're making a cartoon and you're marketing it towards adults, it's always 99% of the time marketed towards kids.
It makes it a lot easier to manipulate and control and create and promote anarchy when you blur the line of right and wrong. So for the longest, you understood what the symbol of Satan and all of those things were. Right. If you start to try to blur that idea, try to conflate, oh, maybe it was right, or maybe it was misunderstood and things like that, it starts to what is morally right and what is morally wrong.
That's a good point.
Yeah, but I think people don't need religion to know that.
But that's what the agenda is, to blur that line so you can blur that line so it's a lot easier to manipulate you or convince you to do things that are on the wrong side.
So if you're not religious, you're easily manipulated by the system?
Is that what you got from that?
Like, I don't understand.
Is that what you got from that?
Pretty much. Like, how are you manipulated by the system? How is that like cartoon an agenda pusher? Like they're trying to make Satan a good guy.
How is it not?
How is it not?
For who? What do they want you to believe Satan's good now?
What did I just say?
That doesn't make sense to me.
It's about blurring the line.
But what if you're not religious? Then there's no line to be blurred. If you're not, you don't need religion to tell you what's right and wrong.
Even if you're not religious, you know the symbol. You know what the symbol of Satan is. You know the symbol of Satan is evil.
Okay, and if someone
versus good,
you know how many comics there are where Satan's a good guy.
But listen, to what I'm saying, bro. So if you can the conflation of the conflation of good and evil, what's right and what's wrong, if you can blur those two, which is what that does, because any kid that's heard about Satan, which is fucking pretty much almost anybody on the planet, has some knowledge of religion. Even if you're not religious, you have some knowledge of religion. You are told to some degree about Satan, the war between good and evil, Satan versus hell and heaven, and all these things. You know about those two things. That was a way to conflate that of what's right and what's wrong.
So think about this, right? So let's say you're not like a Buddhist or some shit like that, right? Any other religion that you're not claiming. This story comes out where that God or that prophet is actually bad, and they actually killed a bunch of people just from somebody else making up the story. You know what I'm saying?
So are you saying
even though you're not religious, you're still looking in from the outside saying, "Oh, okay, well, this is that." You don't really know what's right and wrong when it comes to that religion.
I mean, you don't need religion to tell you what's right and wrong, is what I'm saying. Like, I think people naturally have
but it's still
ability to differ. Like, I shouldn't murder and rape and pillage on their own.
It's how do people know that? How would they know that? Because in human nature, back in the beginning to its rawest form, before any of that, that's what they were doing.
They're also like, we're naturally like groupie, like we're naturally make communities and group. Like we don't.
You can agree we're animals,
even you
right?
could never go to school or be taught anything. A person doesn't naturally go out in the world and be like, I want to freaking murder you and do all like.
If they get angry,
some
they
people
do.
that might, yeah.
If they get angry, they might. If they get angry, they will.
If that's what they
if they have to,
bro. If that's what they taught as a kid.
They have to have a reason.
In nature, bro, we're animals, right? In nature, what happens? What happens when an animal gets ticked off at another animal? He tears them to shreds. If a lion crosses another lion and they quarrel,
they're gonna fight.
They're going to fight. So it's animal instinct
to just see somebody want to kill them.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That you're saying if they might have a reason.
That's not what the fuck I'm
saying.
saying.
People who have religion now kill people with reasons.
That's like, not what the fuck I'm saying.
You're saying because animalistic nature, we're just going to want to kill people. I don't understand. I'm not understanding. I'm not really understanding what the like.
You're not understanding because you're not hearing to understand. You're not even trying to listen. You're just saying shit just to say shit. You literally just ask. The breakdown of how an animal of you don't think people naturally are just just come. We're talking about people in their rawest form. People in their rawest form are animals. That's why I use that example, because you said, I don't think people are just.
Well, then how did they develop back
People
then?
don't want to just go out and just naturally go out and just kill people.
No,
they might not want to just no. In society, which society was founded off of religion. Society was founded off of religion.
But how did they come up with that if they were so animalistic and primitive back in the day that they couldn't?
Through religion.
How did they discover religion if they were just dumb animals?
Bro. Yeah. Hold on. Because you said, how did they find religion? Because somebody over time started to develop to think in a different way. Conscious. Maybe they lost a family member or something that changed them. Maybe they experienced it in a way that changed them. Or the Lord came and started speaking to them.
I think it was a way for people to come up with answers to things they had no answers to. Like, what is the sky? What is the sun? What is this?
So let me ask you this. And I'm going to be real. I'm not religious. I just grew up around religion a lot and I understand it. You think the world is better without religion?
I think religion's a personal thing.
Do you think the world is better without religion?
I mean, I don't necessarily see a reason for it, but I don't know what the world looks like without it either. So,
thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal.
That's why people aren't just going out just killing people.
Because someone else told them they shouldn't do that?
Because it was taught. Because it was taught that.
Yeah, but if
from
people
the beginning,
wanted
it was
to
told
do
in the
it,
Bible, you were given the 10 Commandments. The 10 Commandments were passed out. These are the laws, and these are what we're taught. And they were echoed throughout all of fucking mankind, through all of humanity. People who have never spoken to each other all came up with their own religions and their own personal moral codes.
Yeah. They came up with.
And that's what religion is. But that's what religion is. It's belief. It's your beliefs.
Yeah, personal. So I get it. That's fine.
So it doesn't matter if it's personal. You're conflating two different arguments because it was about how they were using it to program and use things. And now you're trying to just, it's your own personal beliefs. And that's what's that. How does that conflate with the same?
You're saying they're trying to use a cartoon to make you're saying they're going to use this cartoon to take down Christianity?
Did I say that?
They're going to blur this moral line.
They're blurring the lines.
They're blurring the moral. And what in turn would that do?
It's programming. It's programming.
I don't agree. That's all. Simple as that. I just don't agree with, especially with that one thing.
So what is it program? So you don't even know what I'm saying is programming for or against. You're just
saying the moral line, the moral code, what's good and what's wrong.
It is. It's meant to. So you mean to tell me that story you don't see how that story can blur someone's moral lines?
No, I don't think if a cartoon tells you, hey, guess what? It is okay to kill people. I'm like, oh, okay. No, I don't. I don't think that cartoon's going to blur anyone's moral line. I really don't. But that's my opinion.
Okay. So, all right. Let me see if I can give you an example of what I mean, right? Of how. Let's say you don't believe in Santa Claus, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't believe in Santa Claus, but your kids believe in Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
And every year, like every parent does, they tell them, if you're not good, Santa's not going to bring you presents.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And this works. This keeps your kids in line. How's that a hard thing to believe that kids want presents?
I know. I'm not saying that.
You just turned your face
you're
up
saying
like it's a hard thing to
this
believe.
works. I'm saying how many kids actually follow that strict code?
See what I'm saying? You see how hard it is for him just to follow the simple fucking concept of what I'm saying? Bro, it's very simple. Just imagine. Now just think. Like I said, if most kids, if you tell them something is going to be taken away from them, like you even just said you would rather have you would rather get an ass whooping than have your Xbox taken from you. But you don't understand that concept of how a kid who believes in Santa Claus wouldn't want to be bad, so they wouldn't end up on the night list and not get presents. Then what was the
I'm saying I understand that it's like
but the minute I said it,
that only clicks in when it's only right around Christmas. The minute I said it was
like you looked like you didn't know what I was talking about.
You're saying kids follow that. Like they stick to it.
I said if. I just said I'm using an example.
Okay.
I said that before I even started using the example. Like, come on, bro. Like I said, now if you're telling now, if this is your system, all right, if you're bad, Santa Claus isn't coming, you're not gonna get any presents. Right? Your kids are listening to this. This is how you get them to behave. Now somebody comes along and says, hey, well, I was bad. I acted up. Little Timmy over here acted up, and he still got everything he wanted for Christmas. You don't see how that's going to start blurring the moral line of your kids?
Yeah, I can see that.
That's the same thing with that video. Because for so long they've been told, hey, you don't want to do this. This is the devil speaking to you. Satan, this is Satan speaking to you. He's been the symbol of what's wrong. That's him speaking to you. You need to speak against him. He has been the enemy. He is the enemy. And now they're telling him, no, he was just misunderstood. He was just misunderstood. He meant well for you. And he was punished for it. You get what I'm saying? You don't see how that blurs a moral line?
Yeah, I could see how that would blur a moral line.
That's all the fuck I'm saying. I'm glad it took us an extra hour to get around to that, though.
I don't see how that cartoon meets that, is what I was saying. That's all. I don't see
it. Hey, well, we're going to leave that. Hey, well, here's the thing. We'll leave that for people at home to watch and see if they can break down and figure that out. At least we got some controversy in the show. You know I love you, though, brother.
I love you too, bro.
You make no fucking sense at this moment, but hey, I got you.
Feelings mutual.
I am fucking, bro. I am baffled. Bro, I am baffled. I was bad, bro. What? We got any more clips? I think that was
the last
it.
one.
That was a
seemed
to
be the only one we needed. Shit.
I think this is a good place to end it. We had a good place to end it, discussion and things like that. We will be back with another episode of Bro, I'm Baffled. This is the first episode. We're gonna try to get it a little smoother now with the clips and everything like that. And y'all want to tap in, have discussions with us. Y'all got some things y'all want to talk about. Y'all want to shoot it over to us. We're gonna work on a system in a way for direct space for you to inbox, share some thoughts that you want to talk about, topics and things like that. And bro, thank y'all for tapping in. Appreciate it.
Peace.